peace that surpasses all understanding. Love you fucking guys. Look out, Facebook police, they're gonna come. I'm gonna swear, you guys. Hold on. Might smoke too. Need to preface this with a parental warning. Hey, can you guys see this guy right here? Jake, say hi right there. Jake, this is my dog Jake right here. You see that dog? That is not a dog. That is a sentient being. And when I was last year, he came along just right at the right time. I was going to give a parental advisory. You might hear some swearing in here, and I'm going to be dealing with some very sensitive subject matter. Okay. But this guy right here, he's a schnoodle. He's a schnauzer poodle. His name is Jake. Jake Sully from Avatar. My former stepchildren, who I am ecstatic to have a relationship with, named him. We had just seen Avatar. He's 10 years old. Avatar came out in 2009. What's this all about, right? So, I'm posting this video both on Facebook and YouTube. And if you saw your name on Facebook, I'm going to tag a bunch of people. Excuse me, because it is deeply meaningful to me, and I feel that you will benefit from this as well. It's a humbling experience to be in the place where I'm sitting right now. Very humbling. Met a lot of new people in my life recently, and come to find out, that fuck up kid that I believed I wasn't a fucked up kid. I am a divine being who is infinite, just like you. So where am I going with this? If your name was tagged, you're here for a reason. Took the time to write your names down. This isn't just for you. This is for anybody who needs to hear this. But I want these folks to know how very important they are to me. And about 5 years ago, 2015, September 15th, 2015, something happened in my life that turned my world upside down. Turned my world upside down. Turned a family's life upside down. Turned my stepchildren. And from now on, you know what? This bullshit about me saying former stepchildren, former this, former that. I'm going to just get rid of that, alright? They're my stepchildren. And not so much because I've labeled them as my stepchildren, but they've labeled me as their stepfather. This, guys, Guys, this is what joy looks like. Don't give me that shit, you don't cry. What did it feel like when your wife had a baby? Dude. So 5 years ago, something happened that was very painful for a lot of people. And it put me in a position, forcefully put me in a position to where I actually lost my freedom. I lost my freedom. I didn't lose it, it was taken from me. I didn't go to jail for any length of time, but there was a restraining order that was placed against me by a female, an adult female, a restraining order that I could no longer see my stepchildren, specifically my stepdaughters. Hi, Allie. Hi, Becca. Drew. Zach. Love you always. Proud of you always. Holy shit. The nature, and I need to disclose this fully to you, the nature of the charges that were placed or made against me were exceedingly vulgar, exceedingly despicable, the lowest of the low, as far as what they were implying in those accusations. And I want to let you know, I want to share with you something that deep down inside I always knew about my stepchildren, about my kids. People, you can duck anybody you want. If that woman feels like your sister, she's your sister. Follow where I'm coming from? But during that time, I contemplated some very serious things. There was even a time this is what healing looks like. Guys, this is what healing looks like. Time to take the fucking paper towel and duct tape off and feel it. So, there was a period of time in the last 5 years when I was in that whirlwind. I was going to eat a bullet. Damn straight, man. There was even a point where I was so effed in the head about what was going on that I almost started to believe that I was crazy, because a crazy person wouldn't be aware that they were doing fucked up shit, and that maybe I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not. But you are entitled to your own opinion. I welcome that, and I love you. We all mirror each other, and for our own growth. And if you're here for a reason. so very fortunate. You're either here because I invited you, or you're here because something intuitively drew you to click on the button and, oh, I'll watch this. He's a funny looking bastard. He looks like the dude from The Big Lebowski. I got that one a lot. My hair is... Don't cut your hair, man. Some of my biggest mistakes, some of my most egregious mistakes have been haircuts. And this last time was no exception. So fuck it. I'm growing it back out. And it's going to stay long, damn it. So, many of you, on that list that I showed you, that I actually took some time and I had to think about all the people that I had interactions with. Some of you knew every detail of what was going on. Aaron. But all in your own way. I would love to call you out all individually and express my gratitude. But there are so many people who stood by my side. And here we go. So it is July. What's the date, guys? What's the date today? July 16th? July 18th? I don't fucking know. I need to show you something real quick, alright? And this is going to go to something, part of my healing. And that's the fucking important. At the end of the day, this is what this whole thing is about. Alright? It's an amazing experience. But I don't know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. And part of how I learned how to do this is what I'm going to talk about later. MJ? Chica? Glad you're here. Take a look at my stove and my microwave. Okay, I'm going to flip it. I don't know. I'm going to try to do this. That's the clock on the microwave. And can you see? I'm trying to get it. Give me a minute. Stop pushing. That's the clock on my stove. Time is an illusion, my friends. So let's go back just what is it? 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago was Father's Day. And my stepkids, Zach, Allie, and Becca. Did I happen to mention I love you guys? And I'm proud of you all the time. Even when you fuck up, I love you and I'm proud of you all the time. That feeling, that sensation never leaves me. And for a guy who had a vasectomy at 35 because he was absolutely convinced that he didn't want to have children, you guys have been my miracle. You've been my miracle, man. Holy shit. This is good stuff, people. Wait till you hear this one. So I'm going to get to it. Father's Day 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. Father's Day's on a Sunday. We were trying to and they were with their dad, man. Fucking their biological dad. Craig, if you see this, peace, bro. I love you, man. They were with their biological dad on Father's Day, and It's taken me this amount of time since Father's Day till today to process this. So Father's Day was on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday rolls around, and Zach, my son, he's 21. Guys, I'm working on it. Give me a break, all right? I remember your birthdays. So we got Zach, who is 21. Becca, who's 20. And Allie, who is 18, or right there. Love you guys. Proud of you always. Have I mentioned that? Tuesday rolls around, I'm walking out of work. Get a phone call from Zach. Pick up the phone. Hey, Scott. Becca and Allie were in the background. All three of them were there. Hold on to your seats, folks. Hold on. I'm still shaking my head in awe. It's still surreal. Still, even now, 2 weeks later, and I'm still higher than a fucking kite. I am tripping balls, man. Tripping balls. So Zach gets on the phone, and I'm gonna paraphrase and consolidate. The conversation was a bit more involved, so I'm kind of paraphrasing and amalgamating everything that was said. Becca, you're beautiful. Becca, Allie, no more headaches. Zach, Becca and Allie had Zach bring them down to, so here we are, we're 5 years later, and there is still a record, public record, about all that stuff, that vulgar, disgusting stuff. There was a public record on file. Chase's Pond Courthouse, York, Maine. Chase's Pond Road. And they went down to the courthouse. Allie, Becca, and Zach. And now that they're adults, had every record, because it was them who the restraining order was regarding. They went down to the courthouse and had my records wiped clean. Did you hear what I just said? They had my kids are compassionate and fucking beautiful. They believed in me when I thought I was going crazy and I was ready to eat a bullet. Guys, this is what beauty looks like. This is what healing looks like. This is what feelings look like. Ladies, some of you knew a little bit, some of you knew a lot. You know? Holy shit. Those are my kids that did that. Those are people I drew into my life for a reason, a season, a lifetime, for a lesson or a blessing. I need to share this with you guys because ultimately it would be offensive to my soul if I didn't share this with you. See that? MJ Robertson. I'm going to leave that right there for 1 second so that you can see that. I'm going to put a link in this video. MJ. Fuck, man. I can't even focus. I see you. And I am so grateful. If any of you are questioning life and you're ready, the operative word is ready. I would strongly recommend this book. If you are thinking that is somehow one of these dime a dozen self-help books, you are sorely mistaken. This here, can you see that? The Fearless Life Guide and All to Love Project. This woman not only wrote this, but she lives it every fucking day. And I have had the good fortune I have had the divine connection, truly, to, and I am humbled to call her friend. My sessions with her are over. My financial exchange. She not only wrote this book, but she does life coaching. She's a really cool hippie chick. Chica. Anyway, and she does. She has a YouTube channel. She does a bit of tarot reading for fun. And Becca, my daughter Becca, has had a tarot reading spot on. Her friend Anna, spot on. Hi Anna. Still haven't met you yet, but we will. And so it is well beyond her price point, the value of what you will get out of that if you're open to it. If you're not, and you're scratching your head and going, don't even bother. Don't waste your time. Don't waste her time. But if you want to check it out, it's alltolove.com. Alltolove.com. Her name is MJ Robertson. Alltolove.com, and scroll down through, and you'll find a section where, I'm going to forget what it's called. there is a half-hour session, very reasonably priced, worth every fucking penny, and then some. I believe it's a reflection call, where you can just basically get a feel. You know, is this somebody I want to talk to? Is MJ somebody I want to talk to and have more coaching sessions with, or a tarot reading, or, you know, I mean, I know a lot of, you know, and you know what, guys? If me mentioning a tarot reading bothers you, I would simply ask yourself, why does that bother you? I'm proud to call her friend, good friend. We have become good friends, and I am proud of that relationship. But I am also proud of the work that I've done within that book, within the suggestions of that book, and in this regard, you know, in closing, you know, there's so many people I want to thank. There's so many people I want to thank and express my gratitude. You were all there for me, you know, on some level, and to have those experiences with you, each and every one of you, I would go through all of that pain again for those exchanges. I love you all very much. Oh man, am I filled. You know when they say your cup runneth over? There is a peace that surpasses all understanding. And it's sitting right here. Guys, men, don't deny yourself this experience. Don't deny yourself this experience. Crack that fucking shell, and I'll see you down at the beach. Much love. I'm out.